Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is Stormer of Stormer Media Plays, and we're about to play some more of Final Fantasy II. We've got Tony, we got Mars, we have Gamden, and we have Ricard, who's, with us temporarily, but, he's here. He counts for something. Alright. So, I'm going to just use the N real quick. I think there's an N here. Yeah, there is. I was doing some bestiary increase between sessions. That's why I was here. Okay. We're going to pull up the guide as well. Oh, my computer is suffering today. So... we are way down here at the cyclone. Why are we going backwards? Hold on. Okay, so one of the things that I needed to kill was the Mantis King. Let me make sure I did in fact kill the Mantis King, because if I didn't, I need to hunt one down, because it's only available, and I did not kill a Mantis King, so I'm going to have to do that real quick. Well, now if you're east of Mysidia on the land, so if you haven't defeated one, do so now. Alright, we're going to have to hunt a Mantis King, so... yeah, there's a bunch of new enemies that show up here now, so... these guys are strong, but Gamden is stronger. Thought I had hunted down everything that needed, but apparently I forgot the Mantis King. Unless the Mantis King showed up somewhere else. Hold on, let me double check that. Nope. It only shows up here. Okay, yeah, I gotta get it now. I really should have finished this off stream. I guess I forgot. to this. Flare 9. Hey Mars, welcome to the stream. Speaking of Mars, Mars's flare is packing quite a wall up at rank 9. Flare 9. And yes, Gamden is at maximum hit points, in case anyone was interested to know if he can go higher than that. He cannot. Hey, Joe.
Hello.
I'm hunting down a mob that I didn't... Technically, I have until the end game, so if I need to, I can hunt this later, but I'm just going to try and see if I can get it real quick before we move on. Figure I'll give it 10 minutes. If it doesn't spawn, we'll move on. So, we got about 4 minutes left of that time that I allotted for this. I don't want to spend too long on it when I can grind it off stream, so... And I know I'm in the right spot. I double-checked it 3 times. And so we'll see how this goes. Okay, I understand. Is it the weather, do you think, or just the phone's old? No, you got a new phone fairly recently, didn't you?
Pardon?
I thought I'm talking to Mars in the chat. She was saying her phone's acting up. So.
I mean, it might be that what she's like the Twitch is acting up on her phone rather than.
Well, I know she said a couple times her phone has been acting up recently, so. So I don't know if it's Twitch or if it's her specifically her phone. So. Yeah, this. Oh no, so this is an old phone. This is a 4-year-old phone. Okay.
I mean, you're talking to the guy whose last phone lasted for 10 years, so that doesn't mean much.
Well, I probably would have had a phone that would last that long if the one I had before this didn't fall in the crack of the door and get smashed to pieces. It was funny. So, I think I've told you this story. I don't know. I don't think I've told Mars this story. So, Mars, you know Sam, Michael's brother. So I was getting out of his and Hannah's car, and my phone slipped out of my pocket as I was getting out, and he went to shut the door, and my phone fell like right between the door and the car and smashed the screen to pieces. And I was like, you know, it was an absolute blind moment that there was no way any of us could have accounted for. It's one of those things, unfortunately. Like when they give you the white cane and the sunglasses, they're like, you accept that sometimes things are just gonna break, and you're like, yep. Not that you get a choice in the matter usually, but you know. Also, I find it funny that Mars is going to reach maximum hit points before Tony does. It's not even going to be close by the looks of it. Here's an unfortunate event by Lemony Snicket. Well, there we go. Mantis King. Thank you, Gamden, for securing the kill.
You're welcome.
Doing your duty to God and your country. Oh, I was telling you about those audiobooks, but I forgot the name of the person who was narrating them. It's Tim Curry, Mars. Tim Curry narrates the Audible Lemony, A Series of Unfortunate Events books. That's going to be absolutely hilarious, which is why they're next on my to-get list. I'm not even the biggest fan of the later books, to be honest, but like if Tim Curry's narrating, I'll absolutely give them another listen. I can't wait to hear how he voices Count Olaf. I was trying to think of his name. Of course, it's hard.
I'd be curious how he voices Sonny.
I like his narration. Yeah, he did a very good Long John Silver, even if he had to play it alongside Muffets in the Muffets Treasure Island movie. He did a really good job, regardless. It's just funny. There are just moments where he's like, "I can't believe I'm in a Muppet movie." All right, lads. This is my only number. Oh, hold on. I need to go to the castle first. The Emperor's foul magic can control even the winds. Halt, Halloum, Alter, Gotria, each was destroyed in turn, and now the Cyclone is headed for Flynn. The Emperor himself is controlling the Cyclone, I have no doubt. Long ago we summoned wyverns that reflected the light of the pendant off the castle's mirror. You got any information for us, Gordon? Unless we sprout wings and learn to fly, I don't see how we can get into that cyclone. Oh, hey! Layla's here. When the storm kicked up and the ship went down, I got separated from ye. I thought ye were dead for sure. It's good to be wrong now and then. Good to see you back, Layla. Even if you're not rejoining the party. Okay, I want to say that we have to go this way to get to the mirror. I might be wrong about that, but we'll see. Whoops. So how's progress on platinuming Valhalla doing?
I am now in a roguelike DLC.
Interesting.
Where I am going through the layers of Helheim to rescue the spirit of Balder.
This may not be the right place. I may have come to the wrong area. Mara, stop going through the wrong door. Nope, this is in fact the wrong area. That's okay, there's a quick way out of here. Alright, I want to say that wasn't the correct way. Maybe... it's a dead end. That's also a dead end. No, I do what I want. Mars, this is not the time for revolution. Then again, actually, it might be time for revolution. Here we are. Reflect the light of the pendant on the mirror. The mirror absorbs the light emitted by the pendant. It looks like a Pokemon egg. What? The egg is hatching. It's a wyvern. It's a Charizard. The image of a young wyvern shimmers in the mirror. The last wyvern egg has finally hatched, and the wyvern is speeding towards Flynn. I hope I didn't do that in the incorrect order. Oh, I think I just screwed up. I wasn't ready to go yet. Birth of a wyvern. No, I wasn't ready. Damn it. I gotta go back. No, okay, he didn't force me into the... Okay. Oh, that would have been bad. Because there's missables. Ruby Cuirass, Black Garb, Beast Gloves, Gold Cuirass, Gold Hairpin, Elixir, Silver Cuirass, but most importantly, the Blood Sword. Alright, so the Blood Sword is a very special weapon. What it does is, it doesn't say this in the thing, and if you look for it, it's going to be all the way at the bottom of the weapons. Because it looks like it's the worst weapon in the world. But what it does a percentage of an opponent's HP to it. And I believe that percentage is, what, like 50%? Something like that? Hold on, let me double check. It's an insane amount of damage, especially to boss enemies. Okay. No, it's 1/16. Basically, that means, and this is in addition to its normal damage. So you hit it, it does the normal damage that you would do with based on its attack power. But then it also does a 16th of the enemy's HP damage. So basically, you're guaranteed that in less than 16 hits, whatever you're hitting is going to die. Speedrunners favor it for the final boss. And trust me, it will melt the final boss. Alright, we have 97 bestiary entries, which is more than what is recommended to have, so we're good there. I can't tell how many chests we have because there's no way of keeping count. Because the locations that are missable have disappeared. But we have all the chests in Flynn now. All the chests in Castle Flynn. Yep, okay. Time to go to Cyclone. Okie dokie. Alright, so there are several new enemies here that I'm going to have to hunt for. I may already have Vampire Lady. But I don't have Green Dragon, I know that for a fact. No, I don't have Vampire Lady. Okay, so I gotta hunt for a General, Ayamimba, Green Dragon, Lamia, Royal Guard, Vampire Knight, and Wood Golem. And currently those are in chests, so I can get those. Also, the Wood Golem and the Royal Guard are... Okay, so 4 of them are... No, 5 of them are not missable, so because the Emperor counts too, so... Because you have to get them, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's really only Ayamba, Lamia, and Vampire Lady I have to hunt for. Alright, let us save, and I'm going to be careful here. So first and foremost, save here. And then... I think at this point, this save that's at 4 hours is probably okay to go. Okay, we got a backup save. Let's do this. Into the Cyclone. Here comes the dragon. Right, encounter's on. There are 7 chests. There's the Vampire Lady right away. That was incredibly lucky. I remember her being particularly hard to find. I think what happens is that you get vampire girls and you have like a 0 to 1 chance. So you have you can either get 0 vampire ladies or 1 vampire lady. I think most of the time I was rolling the 0 vampire ladies. There's a wood golem too, so I was gonna have to fight that eventually anyways, but still. Chest. We got a Ripper. Devil's Bloom, we already got that. I'm going to go back down and check the other staircase just in case. I don't want to go too far. Yeah, we're going to go down and check the other staircase. Did we already kill a general a while ago? No, we killed a captain. Oh man, we just sort of destroyed a captain as if it was nothing. We used to struggle fighting those guys. And there's another... What is this luck? I'm gonna get screwed on the final dungeon, aren't I? With RNG. Yeah, we're just a couple weeks from switching over to Sea of Stars, Thrones of the Watchmaker, because once the FF2 is done, that's the next game. I swear she felt a lot rarer than this the first time I did this. Royal Guards. Well, we were going to need to fight those guys eventually anyways, so maybe we'll get them now. Oh, there's another chest down there. That's all that's down there? Okay, so no, we gotta go back down and get that chest. Probably should turn off encounters while I'm doing this, since I've already probably hit most of the things on the encounter table on these floors. See, one thing I like about Final Fantasy 1 is that the guides have very well broken down like encounter tables, but from Final Fantasy 2 onward, they become more and more unreliable. Oh, Joe, did you see what I sent you in private message by any chance?
Most likely.
Huh?
Most likely.
The one with Isabella from the new Phineas and Ferb episode?
Yeah.
We have to save my future mother-in-law. What? Nothing. Diamond gloves. No, the black garb is much better. And you already have a gold hairpin, so... There's the Lamia that we need. Excuse me. Okay, and this isn't dead yet otherwise. Yeah, we're almost through all the encounters. We only need to find the eye one, and the other ones all will come with the story. Or in chests as well. Mars is like, caster I may be, but squishy I am not. I was telling somebody I was playing FF2, like, oh, did you make Maria, who was Mars's Mars's character's canonical name? Did you make her a white mage? I'm like, no, I made her a black mage. Casting only the darkest of black magics. There are some chests down there. I should probably grab those. And then we'll go check the other staircase. Defender. 2 wood golems. Ooh, and Flare leveled up. Flare 10, you say? Oh, there's the eye thing. Wow, Flare 10. Oh, that is so cool. I guess you could say that Mars' temper flared up. I am so dead next time I see her. Flare 10. If Gamden comes in for the kill. Oh, or maybe not. Nope, Tony gets both kills.
Goes in for the kill, doesn't mean he gets it.
Yeah. I'm using Tony's MP to heal so that we don't have to waste Mars' MP healing. Because Mars' MP is much better used for casting spells. Other spells. Let me go down and check that other. So yeah, I'm at a point where like I don't remember which doors lead to what. So, but I don't want to just not check all the doors just in case. Even if I have to take some damage walking through this because there's no float ability in this game. There could be a treasure room here though, so. There's not. What's the point of this area then? You would think there would be something at the end of that when it like makes you hurt yourself to go there. But on the plus side, Tony's cure just went up by several levels. Monsters! It's a green dragon! hold on. We're not doing any damage to this thing. Okay, Gamden is. But not much. Okay. I'm going to have you cast Osmosis. I'm just going to get my melee fighters a little experience if I can. And also get a bunch of MP back for Mars while I'm at it. Unfortunately, it had used. I still love its MP already. This is a good time though to cast Blink. Hey, look at that. I was correct. Gandon didn't get any experience, but Tony sure did, and so did Rick Card. I don't know why Gandon didn't get any experience, but we got the Wind Flute. Forgot what that does. Alright, that was all 7 chests. Alright, let me just make sure I got everything in here, because this is a missable area. Alright, so first and foremost, there was 71. That's check. General is 106. Also check. Green Dragon, 121. Check. Lamia, 112. Check. Also, I got Lamia Queen before I got Lamia. 90. Royal Guard, check. Vampire Lady, 84. Check. And Wood Golem, 93 is definitely check. I fought several of those. Alright, we're good. Hello, Emperor. So, you've revived the wyverns, and now, here you are. Yet you are but insects, unworthy even to be crushed under my foot. Dude, I'm not into that. First we have to fight his royal guards. I can't remember if the fight stops between this, so I'm going to go ahead and buff up like I would normally. Just in case he jumps straight into the fight after we beat the royal guards. Cast Shell. Cast Berserk. Yeah, first hit did over 1,000 damage. Okay, nope. Unfortunately, it was a waste. Oh well. Good to stay in shape. So you have some skill after all. Let us see how you manage against this. 3 royal guards. Well, I'm not even going to bother this time. Mars, use Mega Flare! Flare, 10! Quite extraordinary, really. It would appear I've sorely underestimated you. You should consider that I'm about to do you a great honor. I shall kill you personally. The Emperor and his associates. Magic. Protect the team. Magic. Berserk the team. Protect 7. Berserk. Hey. Gamden's about to go ham. Yeah, we need to put up a shell too, I mean, we're not taking that much damage, to be honest, but may as well.
Never know, it might have some extra oomph as the fight goes on.
Shell 6. I was meant to have him finish off the Royal Guard. Now we have haste. 13 hits, 842 damage. 13 hits, 278 damage. Oh god, he cast slow on Ricard. Okay. I didn't do a whole lot, thankfully, but still. And I'm gonna steal his MP. No Royal Guard for you, and all your MPs are mine. 170 points, yep. Almost back to full MP. Oh, he used an elixir? Wait, not enough MP to use an elixir. What? That doesn't make sense. I'm gonna go ahead and osmosis him again just in case he actually did get MP back. Nope, he's dead. Never mind. He's just dead. Osmosis leveled up. Spear and shield leveled up. Which is, great, except for Ricard's about to leave the party forever. No, I will not die! And then he proceeds to die immediately. It's over. We should go back to Flynn. They'll be waiting. Through your efforts, we finally defeated the Emperor. Thank you. The world was shrouded in darkness, but now the light of peace shines once more. Tony, Mars, Gamden, Ricard. What more could we ask of you? The tales of your bravery will be handed down for generations. Now let us celebrate. Many have come hoping to catch a glimpse of the heroes who brought down the Emperor. I wouldn't want to disappoint them. And of course, because it's the Spanish game, they have to be dancing. Where's Gamden at? I wonder. Like, is he dancing too? My ladies, my lords, the Dark Knight Storm has declared himself Emperor. Dun dun dun. He's reorganized the Palestinian Empire. He'll send troops. He'll slaughter us all. Oh, he dead. It can't be. Storm. New Palmencia. Storm, the Dark Knight, but I thought he was your friend, your brother. I'll go to him. I'll make him understand. He must be under the spell of the Emperor, I know it, but the Emperor's dead. If he's ascended the Emperor's throne, the only place he could be, Palmencia. Learn? Castle Palmencia is a fortress situated high in the mountains that cannot be approached on foot. So how do we approach it then? Storm, the Dark Knight. Do you really think you can fight Mars' brother? This is our battle. You have to let us finish it. I have a feeling you'd say that. Just make sure you come back. Dun, dun, dun. It was kind of obvious in retrospect, given that she recognized his voice in the earlier parts of the game. Alright, we need to rest up and get our stats back. Wait, hold on. No, never mind. No, yeah, we still need to rest up. Yeah, FF2 really broke the mold on several things. Final Fantasy 1 and 3 were both, like, very, like, self-insert, like, very low story for your characters. But FF2 not only tried to make a more, like, you know, different role-playing game of the time, because it was very rare for anyone to do, like, you know, skill-based like this game is, with the magic and weapon skill system. And then you add on top of that the fact that, you know, unlike in the first game where your characters literally have no personalities, like, these characters have personalities, they have quirks. You know, they've come a long way, so. I think I need to go find the airship. I think that's where I need to go. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Except the town with the airship is completely destroyed. Don't remember what happens next. Hold on, let's see. Oh, I gotta go talk to Layla and then talk to Paul. My bad. Yeah, it's like then they kind of reverted back to form with Final Fantasy III, where it was a much better story, but the characters were completely just like, you know, generic self-inserts again. And then in Final Fantasy IV, they went back to a more formula of Final Fantasy that they did with Final Fantasy II, but more of the gameplay style that they had in Final Fantasy III, except for without the job system. So. Final Fantasy IV story is really good. I definitely recommend like experiencing it if you haven't. Paul's always bragging about how he broke into that place. He'll talk your ear off if you give him half a chance. Well, less than half, really. Alright, let's go talk to Paul. Just when we got the Emperor out of our hair, the Dark Knight has to go and loose things up, and louse things up again. Wait. That cyclone really did a number on me back in Paloon. My body isn't taking too kindly to the idea of moving around. Sid, okay? I'm a mess, is what I am. But my airship made it through without a scratch. I want to lend it to you. That's Lynn, you hear? I'll be wanting her back. You take good care of her. Sid? Sid, no, hold on. And the first Sid in the series is also the first Sid to actually die as well. There's a lot of characters that die in Final Fantasy II. Put money on the... We put money on the bear we would be collecting right now. Hold on. I misunderstood. If we put money on the... I don't understand. What's they burr? Oh, the bet. Right. Right, I remember now. The bet on whether or not, someone was going to apologize in the chat. Yep, I got it now. It took me a second, but I got it. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get a box of angry kittens. And we have the airship. Ooh, we can fly! And unlike in Final Fantasy III, we can actually fly over the mountains, which is so nice. And now I've got to remember where Palmencia is. You see, it's the place you can only fly to. So it's, which, you know, feels like it's this, but it's not. I've been there before. Not here. Not here. This is the snow area. Maybe on the southern continent? Oh my god, did you read what Dash just posted, Mars? That's Mysidia. That's a cave. I've been there before. This is a desert. I don't think I've ever been to this desert. Maybe this is the desert that I was supposed to... Hold on. Let me just see what appears here. Because I don't think I've actually ever been in this desert before. Well, it's more of what I've already faced, so... Wow, that was quite a bit of MP you had there, buddy. Alright. I'm actually going to look at the guide because I have no idea where it is anymore. Okay. Sandworm and Scissor Jaws. I think I already collected those. Hold on, let me double check. 74 and 32. Scissor Jaws is a yes. And yeah, I have Sandworm, okay. Well, I got the airship. Well, I was close. It's near the Colosseum. Oh, right, yeah, because the Colosseum is... Yeah, it's right there. Okay, let me land and save real quick. I want to say I got most of these already. Hold on, let me check. Let's see, 22. Nope, I don't have 22, so I'll need to find that one. I've got we got that in the last place. However this is pronounced. We got it. Black Knight is 94. Have I seen a Black Knight? Nope, so we need to make sure we get that. Stone Golem is 94. Wait, that's Stone Golem. Black Knight is 91. Okay, no, we don't have that either. And General is 106. We do have General. We had to beat General, and I don't know why it's even saying that, so... This is where Ricard's going to be leaving our party forever. Coral will be found in a chest, so don't have to worry about that. Imperial Shadow is the boss, I want to say. But if it's not, I'll have to hunt it. Yeah, so it looks like... No, it's definitely the boss, because it's it would say missable otherwise. Okay. We're good. And look, we got the skull right away. Oh wow, that dropped us all the way to the first floor. Well, if we needed General, we got him now. We did, so... Diamond Curse. Evasion does drop a little bit, but is that worth the... No. Because that's 97% of attacks just do not hit Mars. There's the Black Knight, too, wow. Or maybe that means she only takes 3% of the damage or something. I don't know how that works precisely. Thank you, Gamden, ensuring that we got the kill. Is that everything I needed in the overworld? Except for Stone Golem, yeah. You mean thank you? I was referring to the part where he said that we're all in this together, and if that's the case, then there's some of the stuff that's been happening wouldn't be happening. Love how he thinks that we have the memory of goldfish. Poor Nat, yeah. Well, to be fair, Nats only live for like 24 hours, don't they? Something like that. There's the stone golem. I believe that's the last thing that I was needing. Other than the coral, which I'll get as in a chest. Make sure we got all the chests on this floor. Yep. On to the next. This looks like a boss fight should have happened in it. Monsters! Oh, it's the Imperial Shadow. Never mind, he's not the boss, but he is in a chest. And boy, did he go down quick. Thunder Spear, excellent. You know, you're not going to be around much longer, Ricard, but you can use the Thunder Spear for now.
Why? Fuck, that's...
See, one thing I missed from the first game, though, is the ability to use, like, the hammer just to cast full-party thunders spells without using MP. That was fun. Just like, Thor's hammer. Boom, Thor's hammer. I think I want to go and try the other door. I think there was another door, wasn't there? Yeah, there was. Let's go do that one and get that chest. Monsters! There's the corals. Oh, the Lamia Queen has kitties. Player 10. Sunblade. Boom. Straight upgrade. Ooh, 3 elixirs. Those will come in handy. Anything that'll save me from having to make trips back to the outside to use a cottage or tent would be nice. Oh, I see. So this is a dead end. So the other way was the way forward. This was just a side route for loot. Okay. Loot. Loot, loot. Bill started singing Peanut Butter Jelly Time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. She calls Mia silly.
I mean, she's not wrong.
No, she's not wrong, but she's out of line, but she's right.
Exactly. There you go.
Hellfire. Windfoot. Okay. Before I go any further, you just call me a chicken nugget poopy. Oh, that sounds gross. Like, what's a poop full of chicken nuggets? I believe that was everything that was on the list. I expected you to come, Tony. Do you really think you can kill me? Stop, both of you. Why do you insist on fighting Storm? Weak words from the weak. And she said, tell him he is a silly. Listen! We're not getting into this right now, because I have no rebuttal. Weak words from the weak. Do you know what rules the world? Power. Sheer power. The imperial throne is mine. The weak cannot survive without the strong to control them. How many lives did the rebels throw away when they chose to oppose the Empire? How many lives did you kill when you... Oh, there's a hole in reality. Guess who's back? Delusions of grandeur do not become you, Storm. Though I find the thought of you as Emperor quite deliciously absurd, it ends now. This world can have but one Emperor, and I am he. Somehow Palpatine returned. You're alive. What are you? Not that it matters. The Empire is mine now, and I have no intention of handing it over. The Empire? Ha! I have no need for such trifles now. All the world shall fall by my hand, and the powers I gained in hell. And your blood will be the first to spill. Call the Wyvern. You can use it to escape. Ricard, what are you doing? You may have a little trouble spilling the blood of Ricard Highwind, last of the Dragoons. Pathetic insect. I will enjoy making you rue those words. May the spirits of the Dragoons lend me their strength. Ricard! Dun dun dun! I'll fly away. Oh no, he's definitely dead. Pandemonium. Look who's just casually with us, like he didn't just betray his kingdom. Join the Dark Empire. Tony, what happened? Or sorry, Tony, what happened? You're the Dark Knight. You best start explaining. The Emperor has risen from hell. Ricard died so we could escape. Joseph, Minmu, Sid, Ricard, all dead. I don't know how much more I can take. As long as the Emperor lives, more will die. Storm? Princess, let Storm join us, please. The Dark Knight? A rebel? I leave the decision to you. Storm, let's fight the Empire together, please. Mars, Tony. Alright. That was easy. Storm, join the party. Right at the end of the game, you get your fourth character. Alright. Ally defense. Trophy gained. Alright, first things first. Move him to the back row. Whip. Unfortunately, he is left-handed, but there's nothing I can do about that.
Unfortunately.
I'm not left-handed, so...
Well, maybe you should have thought about that before you picked yourself as your character.
I didn't realize he was left-handed. Alright, what's the best bow in this game? I don't actually remember. Alright. We save. We do anything else. I'll back up too, just in case. There is... Damn it, stop jumping around. I'm trying to read this. Okay, so there are two bows above this one. Whether any of them can actually be gotten... Oh, they could be... There's one of them that can be found in Jade Palace. I think Arcane Sanctuary isn't in the Pixel Remaster. Nope. Okay, so Yorich's bow can be gotten in Jade Palace. Okay. Alright. We should strengthen him up just a little bit before we move out. And Mysidia is an excellent place for that. I can land the airship anywhere near here. And to pop up, so you're fine. Okay. Ah, crap. It doesn't do me any good if they kill. Need you to defend. I am going to still have you use flare because I need them to die still, but I won't use it. Hey Joe, if you're in Twitch, there's a bot in there.
No worries. And that one.
Thank you. Oh dear. You're 16. Yeah. Oh crap. Well, I wanted to turn him into an archer, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. What's his spear level? His axe level is 8. Spear level is 6. Sword level is 7, but he's already got Gamden and Tony competing for swords. Let's make him a spear user. bot bowling. Getting ready to rumble. Do you ever see Metabots? Either of you?
No, I can't say I've heard of it.
It's interesting. It's an interesting concept. So in their world, you have personal bots, and you have shops where you can buy upgrades, and you can swap out parts for your bots. You can mix and match them as much as you want. And a bot is ran by a medallion, which gives them special abilities. And people engage in bot battles where they fight each other, kind of like Pokemon battles, but with your custom bot. And when you win, you get to take one of your parts. Tell him I like his shirt, even though I can't see it. Tell her thank you. It's light blue. Okay, so that's that area. All right. Oh, I have to go ask about Jade Passage. Whoopsie. Learn Jade Passage. I've heard there's a place in Mysidia known by that name. Also, that was the last passwords. We got the Memory Lane trophy. It's a gold trophy, too. The castle that appeared at the time of the Emperor's resurrection could only be Pandemonium, the fortress of the Lord of Hell. The myths and the fairy tales of Kashan speak of a small lake in Mysidia. It's said that those who enter the lake are taken to hell. There's a narrow strait to the east of Mysidia. The whole area is the Jade Sea. Alright, so that's done. Finish your supplies and plan if you wish. Rest up. Also, there's some more leveling of weapons too. Okay, we need to go to Castle Dist. But before we do that, I want to make sure I have plenty of tents and other items. Gonna make sure I have a good supply of everything. Phoenix Downs, let's get, I think 20 of those should be sufficient. Cottages, I'd like to have 10. We'll buy 3 elixirs. So we have 10 elixirs. I think this is plenty. Alright. Update my backup save too, because I'd like to keep both of those in the same place. I probably should have waited to make the backup save until I had finished all the other side stuff that needed to be done before we go to the final mission. Which we're probably actually going to get into today because we're not that far off from actually going into the Jade Passage. The Jade Passage is actually where I'm going to start working on grinding Tony and Gamden and Storm's weapon skills to 16. Although I'll probably do most of that off stream. There's no point in subjecting you guys to the whole grind. It's going to take a while. Ricard's gone too, then. He was a noble dragoon. I'm sure he was pleased that he could die in the name of honor. I think we'll leave Death behind and find a new place to live. There are too many painful memories within these walls. Oh, I meant to thank you for saving the wyvern egg and giving me the chance to see Ricard one last time. That's why I want you to have this. It's the most treasured possession of the Dragoons of Death, Excalibur. With Ricard gone, you should be the ones to wield this sword. You obtained Excalibur. Alright. Now, normally I would have Tony wield it, but because Tony's going to be using the Blood Sword in the final boss, I'm just going to go ahead and have Gamden start using Excalibur, because he's going to be using it in the final fight. Unless there's a better... I don't think there's a better sword than Excalibur, so... Okay, we should have 106 bestiary entries. We have 110, so we're good. Let's see. We got Excalibur. Should only be missing 22 bestiary entries. I'm missing 18, so we are in good shape. It's actually telling me the numbers, so let's scroll through and make sure I am missing the correct numbers and not missing something I shouldn't be. 34, 37, 47. We got 60, so we're good there. 62, yep. 64, we got that. 67, yep, we don't have that one. 69, we got that one. 70, 72, we got that one. 75, we're missing that one. 89, yep, missing that one. 92, yep. 95, yep. 119, yep. That's a dragon. 122, yep. 123. 124, 125, 126, 127, 128. Yep, okay, we are good. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so we're looking for the lake near Mysidia. There it is. Okay, so now the good news is once you enter here, you are not stuck. You are able to come out and go heal, get your stuff back. So going in here is not missing anything. So if you have missed a bestiary entry or one of the non-missable chests, you can come back out and get it. So that's not a problem. Although I do recommend having all the chests before you step in here. Let's do this. Now it's worth noting that the mobs down here have the highest enemy level, which means it's easier to grind weapon skills down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to each of my characters, and I'm going to equip the weakest weapons that I can, not the blood sword. So the broadsword for Tony. He's going to get a broadsword and a axe. You're going to get the weakest spear that I have. Which is a spear. Okay. And this will allow me to inflict more blows and gain more experience with my weapons. So, oh, there's a white dragon. Okay, so going to attack. Mars is going to be doing situational stuff. So she may be using osmosis to get her stuff back. She may be healing. She's going to do whatever's necessary to keep the party alive while they are grinding their weapon skills. but this is going to take a while. And then if necessary, I may also need to just kill the enemy to make sure they actually get their experience, because they may not be able to actually, well, they might be able to kill it eventually, very slowly. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do this, and we're just going to let this sit for, I'm going to probably say 10 rounds, maybe? So this is round 1. And that was round 2. This is round 3. That's, oh. This is round 4, but I need to stop the automation. This is round 5. This is round 6. This is round 7. You can see how tedious this is. This is round 8. This is round 9. And this, my friends, is round 10. Flare 10. Okay, yeah, look at that. Tony's sword up to 12, Storm's shield up to 3, spear up to 7, and Gamden got really close to getting his weapons up to 12 as well. Also, Berserk went up too, which is nice. So, that shows that this method is possible. It will take a while, so I'm not going to do it right this minute, but that's what I'm going to be doing off stream for the foreseeable future. Poison Axe, yes. Oh, hold on. I better fix Storm's spear as well. Or he's going to be completely useless. McKinley's working on a structure for... Oh, hold on. I can't see the... Valdessa and Desi demanded to talk about... Oh, she's the baby. Chimera Sphinx. Suck its magic. If it has any. Quite a lot of magic, actually. I'm a baby. She is definitely a baby, yes. And she knows it. And she's gonna milk it as long as she can. Whoops! Whoa, don't do that. Oh no, what did you do to Storm? It's like he got every single debuff possible at once. See how much easier it is to kill a white dragon when we actually fight for real. We got a diamond mace. Okay, that's all the chest on this level. So let's start with the doors down here. Yeah, we'll start with the closest door. What's with your axe, Gamden? Is the poison axe really weak or something? No? Stronger than the ogre killer he was using before. But it doesn't feel as strong as it was. He said if we could bottle Dassey's energy, we could fund the whole project. Yeah, that's a fair point. And probably power the entire camp, too. %100 baby power. Storm's got his shield ranked up. For some reason, I thought Gamden had 2 favorite hands. So I thought he was good at dual wielding because he had 2 favorite hands. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I was wrong about that. Or I thought he was ambidextrous. Is the term I was looking to say. Wow, yeah, that's really helping. Like even I'm getting shield levels even though I'm not gaining spear levels because we're killing the enemies too quickly. But I'm gonna try to see if I can suck some magic out of one of these guys. Nope, they didn't have any magic. That's fine. They're doing a lot of damage to Storm, to be fair. Probably why his shield is growing so quickly. Oh, Mars finally hit maximum hit points. I had a feeling that was going to happen today. Tony's slacking. Abyssal worms. Hear me roar. Do the roar. Do it. Snakes don't roar. Do it. Could you not cast every single possible debuff on Storm, please? Oh, it doesn't help. Oh, damn, he's dead. Get back on your feet, soldier. I didn't hear you having permission to be dead, sir. Makes me think of Sophia, who was just like, because her brother's a zealot barbarian. If he ever dies, she could just can't revive him for free because it doesn't cost material components to revive a zealot barbarian. And she's like, "Did I give you permission to be dead, soldier? Back on your feet." The only thing that accomplishes is a very angry moo in the form of Io. Oh, you know what this reminds me of, Joe? Do you remember the meme that's like the necromancer in Lord of the Rings meme? We must avenge my brother. You have my bow, you have my axe, and your brother. Well, in this case, it's Io's like, we must avenge the death of Baradad. Hide, you have my dagger. I can't remember the other member of the party, but you have my weapon. And Sophia's like, and we have my brother. Be nice to find something I could drain the MP from, though. Oh, like that. Oh, crap. Never mind. I was gonna say that's a perfect excuse to drain some MP, but I think I just killed it. Nope, I definitely killed it. Okay, I think the dragon's just resistant to the poison from the poison axe. Monsters! It's a blue dragon. Okay, that's fine. Let's see, osmosis. That should give me a MP top up. Oh, absolutely. Storm Shield leveled up, and Spirit leveled up, and Osmosis also leveled up, so I can pull more magic from enemies. This could be incredibly useful. I'm going to temporarily turn that off while I get where I'm going. Okay, so... Right, so 3 enemies are found in chest. That's the red dragon, the king behemoth, and the blue dragon. See, I already got the Hecta Eyes. I already got the Mega Parasite, the Pit Fiend, and the Salamander. So I need the Ice Lizard, the red dragon, and the king behemoth. I think are the only ones I need still. What's the bestiary count when this place is done? It should be just 3 away, I think, or 2 away, or something like that. 117. I should have I'm 3 away. Okay. So what else am I missing? Ice Lizard. Okay, which is probably on a later floor. Oh, I just realized she's single targeting Lair. You're gonna have to fix that.
Storm, I'm gonna have to disappear because I've got to start winding down for bed. So I'll still be in the on the
The
stream,
chat.
but I'm gonna have to leave. I'm gonna have to leave the
You're fine, Joe.
call. Good luck.
Thank you. And of course, Storm has turned to stone. I really need to level up Insuna to the point where I can cure stone. You know, I just healed, and then I run through a waterfall taking damage. I wonder how Flare's doing on its way to its next level. Flare is got a ways to go. There's Ice Lizard, sweet. Okay, that's gonna help. Now I can make progress and come back and do grinding later. Yeah, just in time to have, 18 minutes left of the stream, but... Oh, and of course, it's the King Behemoth. You don't have any magic, do you? Probably not. Actually, this is a boss fight. Let's treat it as one. This is a King Behemoth. Let's not mess around with the King Behemoth. see. Berserk 9. Haste 7. He's dead. No and if or buts about it. Both Blink and Haste leveled up, though. That's nice. And we got the Rune Axe. Boom. I want to say that's the best axe, but I'm not 100% on that. A shot. Oh yeah, he sells Flare, Haste, Berserk, and Death. Also, Tony's Cure has gotten up to the point where it's level 12. Yeah, we have a super boss we're gonna have to hunt for, and unfortunately I'm gonna have to hunt that one on stream probably. So. Osmosis, get my MP back. Yeah. Man, Excalibur's doing big damage. I'm getting in some training. This guy's so tough against physical attacks. He's got a lot of health. I figured this is a good chance to get a little bit of my training done now. We're almost at the end of the stream anyways. Yeah, that was worth it. Gamden's sword and axe both to 12. Tony's got about halfway to 13 on his weapons. And Storm's spear and shield both went up to 9. And we got the Yorichi bow, which, if I was actually using bows, would be good. Okay. Well, that was the only chest in this room. Looks like it. Right, we need to examine the doors. Hey, Aegis Shield, Dragon Armor, Holy Lance. Am I a little biased towards Storm? Just 80 bit. But to be fair, the others have had the spotlight the rest of the game. Storm, just to make Storm not suck, is going to take quite a bit of work. We're almost there. We've got all the... Yeah, I think this is actually the end of the dungeon here. This is the Castle of Hell. Pandemonium. And it's Adventurous Wayfarer for discovering every location. Yeah, we may as well do a little bit of fighting in here. We still got 10 minutes in the stream. We'll turn on encounters and do a little bit of fighting in here. Death Riders. Yeah, all the stops are coming out for these guys. Yeah, because they can do that. You know, just casually dealing 4,000 damage and healing it. Oh, we got a ribbon. Oh my god, that's great. So I'm going to lose just a little bit of defense, but immunity to all status elements is going... ailments is going to be really nice. Is it raining, by the way? I hope it's not. I was wanting to go out for ice cream. Nope, Toadie's finally run out of magic. It might be better just a single target with a flare for the time being. Mantis Devils. A Lamia Queen, but we've already gotten one of those, so I probably could have leached MP from her, honestly. Yep, that was a nice top up. There we go. Just keep Mars nice and topped up on her MP. Ugh, the Death Riders again. Okay, yeah, we're gonna single target with Flare. How did you see the Google Chats invite? So when I went into Google Chats and I looked up Vision, or I typed in Vision Camp, and it showed me outstanding invitation, is what I did. So I had to go to the search and look for up Vision, and it showed me the outstanding invitation. There was no like notification or anything like that, unfortunately. Did I miss one? No, I'm single targeting, I forgot, yeah. To try to kill faster. Oh, Mars' stamina is going up, which would be nice if she actually, could get any more health. Also, I find it funny that I'm getting Thunder Spears when I literally have the Holy Lance, which is so much better. It's because they're hitting her for so much damage, it's causing her stamina to go up. These Death Riders are definitely working me over a little bit here. Put me in, coach. You are definitely in. You've been casting spells like a champion. Oh, good, perfect. This is a good chance to top up my MP. Yeah, do not aim for the Lamia Queen. Her MP belongs to Mars. Thank you. That's as full as my MP bar can get using Osmosis. I'm so glad I trained Osmosis. It's so nice to have. As long as there's an enemy with MP, it basically means that Mars has limitless MP. Mithril Golems. Okay, yeah, we're gonna definitely need to break out the magic for this. For these. These are actually really good for training against because they take such little physical damage. And they have a lot of MP. So... The only downside is being in Pandemonium can be a bit of a pain to get back out to heal. So if you want to use a cottage. Damn. I got a Mithril Golem by itself. Okay, we take out the Death Riders. We can just weapon train on the Golem. Just let them kill it take however long they want to kill it. Can't tell if that actually helped or not. Yeah, we definitely need encounters on, not off. There's still enemies in here that we don't... Oh, shoot. Those are Death Riders. Yep. I swear, they have to do like a percentage of your HP and damage. There's no way that they're hitting that hard otherwise. Like, I have some of the best armor in the game. And, you know, we've got all kinds of stat experience, you know. I swear her intellect must be maxed out at 99. I guess that must be the maximum for intellect. Kieran's got a 20. Actually, Coral might have MP. It might be worth me trying to leech from them. Basically, the longer I can delay having to go and use a cottage, the better. Yes, they do have MP. Okay, so corals are another source of topping up Mars' MP. Layer 10! Alright guys, that is time. Thank you for joining me tonight. I hope y'all had fun. I'm going to work on grinding Tony, Gamden, and Storm's weapon skills to level 16. So that's what I'm going to be doing off stream for a while. Again, thank you for joining me. I hope you'll be willing to join me on Sunday when we finally get back to Mass Effect Andromeda. We only had in the last 2 weeks, we only did 1 2-hour stream back on Memorial Day. So it'll be nice to get back into the swing of things and get through the stream. So I hope you'll be willing to join me for that. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great night. Goodbye.